Hello 12 signs and welcome to 11/11 portal day. That's November 11th, and here is your energy update. What are we dealing with? Well, let's get to that in a minute. Me being the queen of clovers, my readings tend to focus on life, craft, action, nurturing ourselves and others, and using our will for the highest good and calling with unconditional love and deep gratitude. And so I thank you all for your likes, your subscribes, your comments, booking personal readings journey. Everything has been wonderful. You guys have supported the channel so well, and I know Spirit has responded and given you those messages that resonate. They continue to resonate with more and more people every week, and I am just overjoyed. I also want to say, don't forget, today is Veterans Day. We live in a world where, yes, I have this YouTube channel, and I have today's a bit orby. I don't know if you guys saw that, but I have a YouTube channel. I am able to speak freely, and it's because of soldiers. It's because of Marines, which my brother's a Marine, you know. I'm very sensitive about that because I do know what it feels like to be a Blue Star sister and have my Marine overseas and not sleeping just because I know he's in the dark, you know, and maybe needs clean underwear and socks and baby powder. Make sure you send those to our veterans. They adore it. But moving on to the season of 11/11, it's portal day, it's wish day. When you make a wish at 11/11, it is just because we are connecting with our ascendant masters and our higher spiritual guides. As children, we tell our children, make a wish at 11/11, and that's what's all that about. Well, it's basically about it's connecting with what we desire. And it's important to connect with what we desire and what we want. A lot of people think that's being selfish and irreligious, when actually it's, remember, we come from a place where we believe we're here. The majority of us are here because we asked to come from heaven, or God sent us on a mission, you know, a mission from God for the penguins kind of thing, from the Blues Brothers. But basically what it is we made a decision, to come down here as a soul and learn lessons and help others to learn lessons and do what we're supposed to do. Now, if we've chosen the life we've chosen, our desires should come from that place of our deep soul spirit, and the negotiations or the contract, the soul contracts we made with our Heavenly Father, or universe, what have you, they've been done. So our desires come from that place. So it's not wrong to want what you want. It actually is probably deep inside you. Right now, we came from that Scorpio new moon, and that Scorpio new moon was mourning the past. And the reason we had to mourn our past selves is because this is takeaway season, especially with Scorpio. It's about letting go of the past. If you didn't watch my energy update from Mercury retrograde in Scorpio last week, and the way Scorpio represents the death card, and letting go and reconsidering what we've let go, if it was the right thing. And that was our new moon to plant seeds. But as the full moon comes around, it's a full purging season, especially in Mercury retrograde still. So it's a takeaway season. A lot of things are leaving us. So 11/11, connecting with our wishes, our desires. But this is after a mourning season, after a season of letting go, and even perhaps reconsidering what we've let go. Was it the right thing to let go? So remember, when our higher spiritual guides, our ascendant masters, come close to us, our ascendant masters come close to us during this 11/11 time, and the veil thins so that we can actually come close to them. My ascendant master is the Holy Mother Mary. People are always surprised by that. She's tough broad mom, but she is when they come closer to us, they help us link ourselves to our own self-mastery. Our ascendant masters are teachers. It is going to come a point where we must let them go. I really hope it's after I die, though. But to be honest, this is just all about tapping into our own selves, our own deep longings and desires, things that we've had inside of ourselves because we've asked for them. And still in this period of removal and takeaway, we're going to hit that full moon in Taurus. It's a purging season. Remember, it's all about purging poor influences. And then it's also about purging our maternal and material needs. What have we been hanging on to? Is it time to cut the umbilical cord, you know, or the apron strings kind of thing? Maybe. Maybe it's time to get closer to our mothers. Maybe we have let go of our mothers too soon. It's all that feeling of who is influencing us properly, allowing us to exercise our free will, and who isn't. And we must let go of the energies that are blocking our truest desires, because after this season, this takeaway season, which if your car's breaking down, if you just lost your apartment, you're totally on the spiritual path. Please take to praying a lot, because that's what works for me. Ask Saint Michael the Archangel for assistance and for removal of dark energies around you, because yes, my car is really struggling. And I just like to thank my Aquarius who came and rescued me last night. Gave me a bit of a jump to get my car going again. So, and that's the kind of people you want in your life. Even though I was right next to a gas station, I was in my PJs. I was totally just chilling out, waiting to go home for the night. And, yeah, it was just great. So, like I said, energies are, this is a return too, so energies are going to release and energies are going to come in. You're going to be able to assess everything ahead of you. I'm just going to pull some cards for the week like I did last week, see what is going to hit us. Don't forget the new moon. Oh my gosh, I mean the full moon. The moon is so blue right now, at least in Southern California, that I have this window over my bed, and when I'm going to bed at night, the moon is so full and so blue, I could see it out my bedroom window, and my whole room is blue, like some George Michael Freedom 90 Madonna Rain video. And it's just so magical right now, and I do feel it. I was like, oh, I can't find my ring. I couldn't find my moon ring, and I was like, I guess Spirit doesn't need me to have my moon ring. And then this morning I'm getting dressed, and look what I found on the windowsill. So it's everything coming together, everything feeling great. You know what, I'm gonna put that down, because I don't like when cards fall out the butt, but it's kind of how they do. But all right, let's see what cards we have for the week. Do my happy cards. They're just too happy, and last week they were so nice. Ooh, I have 3 cards. Okay. The Queen of Hearts in reverse. Ugh, bit of a glare, because it's the morning glare. It's the Queen of Hearts in reverse. And we are releasing some... This is a neglected woman with burdens that she needs to release. A neglected woman. This is a woman that is being triggered. This is somebody who is being misused. But this is a woman letting that shit go. Cutting it off with this 10 of burdens next to it. And then opening up their heart for something better. The 5 of Hearts is a work card. It can be disappointing in love, but in cartomancy, no. It is making an effort in love, with unconditional love. Trust me, it's not going to be that way all the time, but our hearts are human, and sometimes it's not quite what we had hoped on. But this is definitely a card of, it's time to pay attention to ourselves, our burdens, and the way we move with love. 5 of Hearts is how we move with love, how we respond with love, how we... it's one of the first lessons of Spirit that I ever went through, was the lesson of unconditional love. And just absolutely, when you love somebody, you don't expect things back from them. And you kind of let that go, and letting go of the results, the outcomes. Instead of, I love somebody and I'm going to do this to make them feel better. No, I love somebody, so I'm going to take an action to express my love to them. Or, I love having this person in my life. I love them. I need them. So I'm going to have them around where I need them. No, 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 no. This is having them around where they need you. And that is the lesson of unconditional love. It's a tough one. It's one of the hardest ones I had to learn. It's easy to do with children, though, because it's how people respond naturally before injury. Even after injury, a child will still respond this way to them if you give them your heart. And trust me, children are easy. They're just so lovey-dovey. But thank you for sharing your energy with me, everyone. Oh, I'm going to pull one more card. A couple more cards. What about that full moon? Ugh. What about that full moon, Spirit? Ooh. Are we coming into our own kingdoms? King of Wands. That is getting going on our mission and a reason to celebrate. This is when you decide to take action, when you decide to move forward. This is a very active king, a very solution-oriented king, a supporting king. This king doesn't do stuff for his children. This king or his people in his kingdom, he gives them the resources to be able to take care of themselves or to be able to make their own dreams come true. It is absolutely the enabling free will and desire. And this is what's coming in for us. If we can let go, if we can get through this time of separation, this difficulty of letting go, of kissing things goodbye, of not having a good closet to hang our clothes in. I know I don't right now, but these things are so minor in comparison to the greater glory and the greater things that are going to be available to us when we release the need to control things improperly and allowing others to control us. So this is like a mingling. We'll all have our kingdom and we'll all be celebrating. And I like how this 3 is in the upright, which tells me, yes, somebody will have to be left out sometimes. That often happens when you change, when you light up. There's no reason you're not going to ascend today if you just dream a little dream. Ask Spirit what's inside yourself. Like I said, pray, meditate, accept the guidance that's coming towards you today, and then the release that's coming tomorrow. So just more letting go. Scorpio season is almost done. The fire's coming in with Sag. Just everybody take a chill, because it's 11/11 day. There's 11/11 on the time, and I think I've said enough, and I think that the cards have spoken. The cards have spoken. Ooh. If we could finish this week like this, if we could finish this week like this, there's no reason to worry. Just have faith, trust. It's all there for us. All right, thank you for sharing your energy with me, everyone. Thank you again. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, tip, or donate, all that lovely jazz. If you want to book a personal reading or connect with me individually, you can email me at qclovers1111@gmail.com. Have a great week, everyone, and be gentle with yourself. Get some extra rest, and don't be afraid. Even if you're afraid, I don't really care about being afraid. It's just the decision to take those 3 breaths and step forward and just go anyway. Sometimes I can't. I'm not going to lie. I didn't want to go to the gas station to get a jump on my car yesterday because it's been uncomfortable and disgusting before. And I'm not talking about the bathroom. I'm just talking about the way people treat a young woman with a car that is disabled. So I really do appreciate that. Like 100%. That was a rescue. All right, thanks everyone. Have a great week, and get ready to celebrate and see your kingdom coming in. Woo.